Live from the Slackers Sports Bar Studios. This is In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy Jay.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Here we go again. I am at my home studios in K-Mike. LG's back at LG Studios where we normally do.
What up?
Rudy is not even in the country. We've been quite the traveling show this summer. Rudy emanates from Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. Baja California, Mexico. Look at that.
8 a.m. here.
I know, man. He's on West Coast time. You're a West Coast guy. I could see you thriving on the West Coast.
Sure. I like the West Coast. I like the time difference, but yeah, it's cool.
Yeah. It's fine. Like if we ever got called like to go do some stuff on the East Coast, that's fine. We chase the money, you know. But if you had your druthers, like you have to live out of Texas, you have to move to one of the coast. Would you pick Southern California? West Coast?
Yes.
Yeah. You've got a West Coast vibe for sure. Yeah, me too.
For sure.
I liked all those. Like so, the whole we're Gen Xers, so we came up as kids during the East Coast West Coast wrap off that literally led to murder all the time, which was highly unfortunate.
Baby.
I was always Team West Coast. Me, not that I was wanting Biggie to get murdered.
No, I know what you mean.
But I was West Coast guy.
I don't remember who I was. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was I Team Pac? I don't know. I can't remember. Damn.
They have Team Pac T-shirts on.
Yeah, we have Team Pac T-shirts.
Here's the thing: LG, I think was more of, and you can speak for yourself. In those days, were you more of a fan of East Coast rap, like Tribe Called Quest, Wu-Tang, those dudes?
I would honestly say I was more of a West Coast fan.
Okay,
yeah.
All right, I'm wrong.
There's a lot of underground West Coast, like Dilated Peoples, Jurassic 5, The Alcoholics, Exhibit. Early Exhibit.
With an X exhibit.
Yes,
with an X.
Before he linked up with Dre, before he linked up with MTV. Yes.
Okay, very good. I stand corrected. I always dug the West Coast guys because even though their lyrics were, violent and full of toxic masculinity, not that we care in our rap music, we're fine with that.
Not all of them,
rap
though.
music.
No, not all of them. You're talking about gangsta rap.
Right, but the West Coast guys always seemed like they were having a good time.
Yeah.
Like they're in a
party.
Yeah, they're having a party. There's no top on the car. We're cruising down Sunset. Hair's flowing. We got a 40. We're wearing tank tops at the beach. We're having a good time. But the guys in New York, they're always cold and they got like big parkas on, standing around trash fires and shit.
So
they just seem real rough and mean. All like DMX, I loved him, but he was just kind of just pissed off all the time. Where like Tupac was, he wore tank tops and had a good time at the beach. I dug that scene.
I'm an East Coast rap guy though. Like I don't know about Biggie, Pac. That I don't remember I don't even think I picked a side, but I prefer at that time. East Coast rap was a little more lyrical. I like metaphors. I like similes. I like the wordplay. So I was always like, I loved Das FX. I loved Eric Sermon. You know what I mean? Redman.
Sermon. Wow.
Yeah, like I liked wordplay. Like not that West Coast wasn't wordplay, but West Coast was like at that time storytelling. Like you said, telling about what's going on. They were like, hood news. Like they kind of held up a mirror to America, like, hey, this is what's going on. But East Coast was a lot more wordplay.
Right.
So I was an East Coast. I mean, I was wearing Timberlands like an idiot. I love Timberlands.
I still wear. I just got some Timberlands.
I
got a brand fresh new pair of Timberlands.
Yeah.
Can I get an early? I want to get an early punch in.
Mm-hmm.
To whoever stole a pair of Timberlands, they were mine, off my daughter's porch. So my daughter recently moved into her own apartment about 6 weeks ago or so.
Damn, it's been that long already. Okay.
Yeah. So I told her, look, I gave her I had a pair of work boots that I don't have a physical job. I'm a teacher and a talk show host. So I gave her these Timberland boots. Said, put these out front of your door, so people will think you got a boyfriend or somebody. There's a dude here. Someone stole them. They're gone.
Yeah. You can't put Timbos outside.
Timbos.
Nah.
Well, dude, what are you doing in Mexico? I'm assuming you're on vacation and not down there for any other reason but having
No,
a
no,
good
no,
time.
no. A buddy of mine, again, we know people and we freeload. No, no,
We have
a,
to.
a, bu- no, yeah, a buddy of
We have
mine.
to give
This is,
off an
yeah,
impression that we're rollers, but
yeah,
we're free rollers.
That
yeah. This is
condo
our
looks
four.
pretty roller. I'll tell you that
Yeah,
much.
dude, that's
Yeah, it's
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
no.
nice.
So,
explain
Is
but
that
my
one of them
yourself.
buddy,
all inclusive resorts?
yeah,
Yeah,
it is, but it's not. But
uh-huh.
he's one of the only people I know in the world that has a legit timeshare, and
Mhm.
so so every now and then he'll call me and say, if you can get there, you're good.
Wow.
you know.
Damn.
So this is our fourth time with them. This is his second time taking us to Cabo. He
Yeah.
took us to Puerto Vallarta and he took us to Destin, and all because he has these he gets so many keys per
Mhm.
year. Like,
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
use them or lose them.
use them or look. Thank you, LG. You
Is
said
he
it.
with you? Does he have to go every time y'all go, or are you just
Yeah,
allowed to
he
go
gets
down
here.
there on
He
your
gets
own?
here. No, no, no. He gets here today.
Okay, he's got to let you in. Oh, he gets there today. Okay.
Yeah, he yeah.
If he,
We
how
know
many
people
bedrooms? How many bedrooms?
too.
All right. See, that couch though looks sleepable.
Yeah, the couch is sleepable. There's one of them ones that they do on the New York apartments where
I'm
it
sorry.
looks like a
I'm not
cabinet.
laughing at you.
A Murphy bed.
I'm at my
There you
apartment, so
go.
things happen in the background of my apartment to distract me. So sorry.
Yeah, but speaking of
Like
vacation,
naked women. God dang
oh,
it.
yo, she outed you at her book signing.
She loves to. Whenever I'm doing the show here, she loves to walk out. She loves to get naked and walk around to screw with me.
Well,
And I've
look,
been
if we got
sick. Come on, man.
you do know she does know she can retire. She just walk out. Go ahead and walk out, and then we can retire, go
She
viral. We
won't do
get to.
that. She
No, I'm
won't do
kidding.
it.
But she
I'm
was like,
sorry. I cut
at
you
her
off.
book signing, she said, we were telling her we were going to Cabo when we went to the book signing. She was
Yeah.
like, well, Mike said when he goes on vacation, he ain't doing no shows. I was like,
No,
oh,
if
did
I
he?
went with
I was like,
you, we
oh, did he?
would.
I was like, oh, did he say that? And she was like, yes, that's what he said. I said, oh, that's interesting.
If she and I went to Mexico and she and I wanted to do stuff, I probably would take some days off. But if I went down there, I'm trying to, speaking of being a freeloader, I'm trying to get an invite to this place you're staying at. I'll crash on the couch.
Rudy, watch
Me
your
and Nina,
microphone on the shirt.
Okay.
me and Nina, we're
On the
scanning.
shirt?
We
Damn.
can share the couch. I'm saying we'll go down there to do shows and we'll promote your buddy, and whatever he wants promoted, if we
Yeah,
can
let's
get down
do
there
it.
and do shows together. So how many days you down there and what do y'all got planned to do?
I'll be back Friday.
A full week. All right, cool.
I don't know
Right
what
on.
we're doing. I'm my wife and the kids, they're figuring out their own itinerary. I'm here to play golf.
Okay. Very good.
I'm playing golf a couple times. So
All right.
where I'm staying is Tiger Woods designed a golf course here.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So I'll be playing the house that Tiger built.
All right. You're gonna
Are
be
you
out there
watching
wearing.
any Olympic golf? I'm not.
No, I saw
My
the
buddy's
sport.
been texting about it this morning, like, "Hey, y'all watching this?" And I was like, "No, I'm
See,
not."
golf falls in that category that I've talked about with you, where it's like the sports that I watch all year round. I don't get into them as much during the Olympics. In the
Mm,
Olympics, I watch the stuff. I watch those traditional Olympic sports like track and swimming and boxing.
hmm
I watch golf all year long, so it's hard. It doesn't feel the same. I don't know. I can't explain it. It just doesn't feel like I'm like, oh my god, hopefully an American can win the gold medal in golf. Eh. Is Scotty Scheffler in the lead? That's great. I mean, he's a Texan, Longhorn,
I
whatever.
think it was John Rahm last time. My
All
golf
right.
group chat's going crazy. I
Do
don't
those
know.
dudes even
I'm not
care?
watching that shit. I'm not watching that shit.
Does the golfer really truly care? Like, are we going to have tears shed on the podium if John Rahm
Only
wins the
reason
gold?
why only reason why they care is because there's some names in there that matter.
I
It's like,
suppose. Like
right.
another Ryder Cup, but for all nations, like an all nations Ryder Cup. It's weird.
hmm
But no, man, not really. I mean, yesterday we were by the channel a lot. Yesterday, I was edge of my seat for Sha'Carri Richardson.
What
Edge
the
of my
hell
seat
happened?
for Katie Ledecky. Because those are the sports that I get. Like I bite my fingernails off for those Olympic sports, quote unquote, because I only pay attention to them once every 4 years, And it's also, it's something that, it's something else to like, it's something new. It's like new sports. It's like strange for sports. It's sports strange. I watch football and basketball and golf all year long. So every 4 years I get into swimming. I like catch up. I'll read about it. Okay, cool. Who's won the world title this year? Who are the Aussie rivals? Okay, wow, Katie Ledecky, damn, she's back again. She's still doing it. And I get into it for 3 weeks. So yesterday we were riveted by, we were sitting in a restaurant eating lunch, and we sat there for 30 extra minutes because we were waiting on Shikari. And I ordered an extra beer just because I didn't want to get kicked out of the restaurant because they had it on in there, and we had to see it because they ran it live on NBC. But man, I'm not into the hoops like I thought I might be at all. And I'm with you now. It's like now that looks like France is not going to medal. So good, just get eliminated already and get Wemby's ass back to Texas.
They play Canada Tuesday in the quarters, so they're going.
There you go.
I think Canada may win that game. I hope.
Canada's better than they are. They should win on paper, and we'll get Wemby's ass out of there. Knock on wood, without any massive injury, we can get back to the Spurs. I find, as a Spurs fan, I found myself being drawn to Team France and rooting for the French, but it looks like they may not medal. They'll probably get beat Tuesday by Canada, like you just said, and I'll be relieved because great. I'm proud of Wemby, and I get it that he wants to represent his country. It's in Paris, for Pete's sake. That's awesome. I think Pop's going to go to the game on Tuesday because it's going to be in Paris. Pop didn't go to the other games because they were out in the countryside. He wanted to go to the Paris ones because they got better restaurants. You got Michelin restaurants in Paris, and so he's waiting to go to that game. But maybe hopefully they'll get beat and get Wemby's ass back to Texas and worry about my Spurs and not this Olympic crap.
How disappointed are you in Shikari?
Man,
I mean, look, in some countries, you bringing home a silver is. I've seen people cry at the podium for a silver.
They're legends. Silver means you're a legend in your country, not here.
Oh,
not with her.
I mean, but the thing about it is, she's historically known for bad starts, but she finally ran up against somebody that you can't overcome a bad start against. Her starts are historically awful. She's just not sorry about that, LG. She's just not a good starter.
Man, so for those that don't know, the pride and butter of the U.S. women's track and field team is Dallas's own Sha'Carri Richardson, who got kicked out of the Olympics last time because she tested positive for weed, which is stupid. Weed is not a performance-enhancing drug. If anything, it's a dehancer. If anything, it brings you down. Right. I don't think it should be outlawed by the IOC, but you know what? And I said this 4 years ago. It's on her. Even the rule is stupid. I disagree with it, but that's the rule. You knew the rule and you blew it, and it sucks. But so this was her revenge. This was her revenge tour, 2K24, and she just got smoked out of the blocks by. I didn't even think first 5 seconds. I didn't think she was going to medal, but she rounds it. She rallies for second and takes the silver.
That's what she does, but she couldn't get back to first.
Julian Alfred of St. Lucia wins gold.
Yeah, I don't know how she's this good with that bad of starts. But this has always been the case. It's weird, but comes up short. I mean, I don't even know. Can I say silver's coming up short?
For her, I think so, man. Her expectation was gold. Second feels like last. She didn't even. She skipped the post presser. She skipped the press conference. Which
First of all, punch her for that.
I knew you were going to say that. She did not show up for the press conference.
I don't like that.
I don't
like
either.
That shit.
I don't either. She was clearly embarrassed. She had this big smile on her face, and she did all the right things. She congratulated the girl who won, Alfred, who was just sublime. I mean, that was incredible. Her race she just blew the field away. She went over there and congratulated her. She had a smile on her face. She waved to the fans. She got the American flag. She put it on her, but she had this. While she had a smile, her eyes told the difference. She was stunned. She was shocked and embarrassed and hurt, and decided to skip the post presser. And I get it. I get why you punch her, but man, she was just devastated, probably. But Just wanted to get the hell out of there and get the cameras away from her. So technically, we've not had an American win the 100 meters since 1996 when Gail Devers won. 96.
A gold in the 100?
Has been 20 years.
Wow.
It's been 30 years. Technically, okay. Marion Jones won gold in 2000 in Sydney, but got stripped because she was on the juice and got busted.
That's right.
So that doesn't count, even though she won the 100 in 2000. It got stripped. So on the record, we've not had an American win the 100 in the women since 96 and Gail Devers. Unfortunate. George says she skipped the press conference because of what happened during warm-ups.
Damn, did I miss something?
I guess she was pissed. Well, the Jamaican girl, they didn't let her run. She had an injury or something. There was some controversy before the race started. The girl that has like 4 names, Frazier.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I missed that part. But again, I'm like, my Olympic coverage has been spotty.
What's that?
Yeah. I said my Olympic coverage has been spotty.
Well, you're in Mexico, man.
Well, I mean, even before then, I was like in and out. I was waiting for the track and field, though. And then that happened. And then, Ledecky and Simone. Again, I don't know how we forgot Ledecky that day we were giving Simone her flowers.
Yeah.
Because Ledecky's at 9 now. Me and LG talked about this that day you were super sick and you were the missions game had went late or whatever. Mm-hmm. I don't know how I forgot about Katie Ledecky and how dominant. I mean, because Phelps has 23, everybody seems a distant second, but 9 gold medals is a hell of a career.
I agree. I just think Simone Biles is better at what she does than Ledecky is at what she does.
Really?
It sounds dumb because we're talking about the greatest ever in their sports in this country. Biles is more dominant than Katie is. I don't think like Katie has rivals that do challenge her. Simone Simone's only been outdone by herself when she had the mental issues in Tokyo. That's it.
Right.
So I don't want. It's not worth arguing. They're both awesome, and I'm proud to be an American for both of them. So Simone is a Houstonian, so I guess I like her better because she's a Texan. But whatever. That's it.
Yeah.
No, we're into the non-traditional. We're into the non-traditional American sports like that we watch all year long. Like I'm hyped for the boxing. I've gotten beaten down by all the controversy on the women's side over the the testosterone levels and the hormonal levels and all that shit. But I try to ignore all that and just enjoy the sports.
Well, I think
hoops. I just can't get into hoops.
Well, we dominated, yesterday. Just in case, you didn't know, we beat the shit out of Puerto Rico.
We're gonna win gold easy.
Well, we'll see.
Anticlimactic.
Well, they play Brazil, and then after that, we play the winner of Serbia. I forget. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll talk during gold medal game.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So hopefully France will lose in the quarters to Canada and mitigate my worry because that's my big concern. Like I'm for Wemby. I'm excited for Wemby and proud, and that's good and good for him getting to rep his country and his own country.
Right.
It would be nice to get them eliminated so we can mitigate that risk and get him back to San Antonio and get ready for camp.
Is Pop going to support him or Pop going to make sure he doesn't get died?
Yes, both.
Right.
Yeah. If France gets down by 15, take him out. Take him out of the game.
Yeah.
Or if they get up by 20, get him out of the game. All right, my punch today. I want to punch the idiot that decided to take his car, drive around the chain link fence, enter onto the football field over Oliver Wendell Holmes High School over here on the west side, and do donuts all over the field all weekend long, and have ruined the field. Some asshole.
First of all, that school already don't have enough money to be dealing with shit like that.
It's ridiculous. Some asshole took his car and did donuts all over the Holmes High field.
Major asshole.
They're trying to figure out who it was. It's probably some kid. It's probably some young kid. And they think it happened overnight, Saturday night, I think, or maybe Friday night into Saturday. And they're trying to look at all the cameras and stuff and see if they can figure out what kind of car it was, but it left like 6-inch divots on the field. It's not playable. And they're not sure if they'll be able to get it playable for the season that starts next month or
No, they won't be.
later this month. So punch that asshole. Hope they find him and string him up. Jerk.
Well, what school was this? You said this was Holmes, right?
Holmes High, yeah.
Well, then that means, see, because I know Holmes, the varsity plays elsewhere, but the JV and freshmen are who get screwed and practice. So the JV and freshmen going to have to find somewhere else to play for now. Because the varsity, I think they play at one of the north side stadiums. So they'll be fine. But the freshman JV, they ain't going to have nowhere to play.
Yep. Sucks. So punch that asshole. Probably a kid or a young person. Young people do dumb things.
But he might have got cut.
Screwball.
And he'll pay for it.
Maybe he got cut from the team.
Think so? He got cut. Hey, if you get cut from the Holmes High team, you just can't play. There's no reason for you to get mad.
That's so fucked up. It's so fucked up, Mike, because it's true.
It's a you problem, son.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can see you getting mad if you get cut by Lady Bird Johnson or Judson. Dude, you can't make it at Holmes. Don't get mad and peel out on their field. You just suck. Pick another sport. Go into race car. Go into racing. You clearly like to do. You like go into stock car racing. Clearly, you like to get in cars and do dumb shit in them. Go back to that.
Oh my God!
Punch that idiot. All right, people I want to punch. Presented by Law Office of Orlando Kill. You want to punch your ex-wife or soon-to-be ex-wife? Don't punch her. That's wrong. We don't condone that. Divorce her. Don't let her take all your money, especially you dads out there. If you're a dad, Orlando will protect you. In this state, unfortunately, if a woman chooses to go after you and ruin your life and use your children as chess pieces, this state will allow her to do so rather easily. But that's where a good dude like Orlando Kell can come in and protect you from all that. And divorce sucks, but it does not have to be as horrible if you get the right person on your side. And Orlando, obviously, he doesn't have all the emotion pin up. You know, he can make the right decisions for your case just based on business. A divorce, once it gets to the courts, now it's a business negotiation. It's like Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. A negotiation. So you got all that emotion and all that stuff, especially you daddies. Orlando can make you make the right decisions on paper in court. Get him. That's our guy. 210-775-4995, or you can email him directly at orlandokilllaw@gmail.com or orlandokilllaw@gmail.com. Shout out to OV210. Just woke up to see you guys are on. Good way to wake up. Buenos dias to you. Yeah, we're doing this show live on a Sunday morning to accommodate all of our
What the hell
schedules.
are we doing? What are we doing? What the
We're
hell?
accommodating schedules, man.
What the fuck is this? What are we doing? What are you drinking? It looks like a michelada.
It's a michelada. Oh, hair of the dog.
No, it's not.
No, it's Crystal Light.
Oh, okay.
I don't like water, so I try to put stuff in it that's like not going to be unhealthy. Crystal Light's just flavor.
What's crazy is you're like one of the more healthy people I know, but you hate water.
I don't like tap water.
Well, no, none of us do. We're not. Right. This is not 1986.
Right, but I don't want to go buy a bunch of water at the store. I used to have a water filtration system for years.
I love those. Yeah.
I do not want to say the name of the company.
You made them a lot of money.
You made them
a shit ton of money.
I'm mad at them. They did not follow us they did not follow me over to Love You Hard and in the building.
They're like, who? With Rudy? Hell no, we ain't coming over there. No,
Bullsh. And so, yeah, I'm forced to drink tap water these days, so I'll put flavor in it.
Crystal Light's no sugar, so you're good.
Correct. That's right. Yeah, it's nothing. It's no additives. It's not like I don't like aspartame, none of that shit. I just don't. Crystal Light allows me to drink water all day long, and I've been sick, so I'm trying to stay real hydrated.
Dude, you sound like what the hell is up with you? You still sound awful.
I'm sick, dude. I'm bad cold. So, and I hate getting colds because I always gain weight when I have cold. I put on 6 pounds. I'm pissed off at myself because I retain water. Yep, I get red. And well, here's the thing, Dayquil. I don't like being sick. So as soon, like we were talking about this the other night, as soon as I start feeling ill, like I feel something coming on, like my throat's itchy, crap, I start taking medicine. So I'll probably take too much, and Dayquil's what works best for me. and I'll take NyQuil at night. The problem is, after about 3 or 4 days of taking DayQuil, it starts to make me sick. The DayQuil makes me sick. It gives
Like
me
nauseous?
nausea. I get bloated. My belly's it's all watery. I
Yeah.
gain weight. Damn it, Brian, I am going to start running. I'm sick, dude. I can't run if I have a cold. By the way, I owe Brian a phone call. He's in here on the
Why?
chat. He's the official long-distance running trainer of In the Building. Because he sent me this long email about this training regimen that I'm going to get on. I need to go over that with him because I have some questions about it. He emailed you too a training regimen. I don't know if you've answered your email.
I've been emailing him.
I need to hit him up. So anyway, I've been sick, man, and I'm even last night when the sun went down, I'm like, God, I got to get out. I got to get outside. So I told Nina, I said, let's go for a walk around the neighborhood. She's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm feeling better. I can't. If I lay here all day, I'll feel worse. I just got to make myself move.
Right.
I know it wasn't one of these old man power walks. It was just a little stroll, And after about maybe a quarter of a mile, dude,
You felt like shit.
Got to go back. Yeah, I've had a real bad cold. I missed the missions game last night, which pisses me off, and I let them down too because not only did I not show up for my MC work, I was supposed to do PA for the 8th and 9th innings because Roland had to go down to the field for stuff. So I was going to introduce the players and everything. And
damn, Mike.
And it was Margaritaville Jersey night, man. I was pissed that I had to miss, but it would have been irresponsible for me to go to work sick, especially these days, times we live in, because you never know what you have now when you get sick. It would have been irresponsible for me to be in the press box and shaking hands with missions fans and talking
spitting
into
on the microphone,
spitting all over that microphone, hawk-tooing all over the place. It would have been irresponsible, so I made a decision not to go to work, and it sucks. So the reason why we're doing today on a Sunday morning is because Rudy's in Mexico, and I don't want him he needs to be with his wife at night doing Mexican.
No, I don't. In the building comes first.
I do have a missions game tonight. I'm going to try to I feel better today. I'm going to go to the game. The plan is tentatively to go to work. 6:00 start. But it's LG's ass who won't be home till like 11:00 tonight, and I ain't gonna be doing no 11:30 show at night because I got work tomorrow morning.
Is that tonight, LG? That's tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you have? Softball or something? What do you have? No, we have
soccer. Soccer starts at 7 for the Roadrunners.
And guess what? We all left the corporate world, so we're not bound by stupid schedules. That's why we're doing the show today. That's why we can do it anywhere in the world. I would have loved to seen LG not let you in his house today, though. Because I know last night you were like, I'm going to go to LG wasn't going to let you in his house anyway.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you were under the weather.
Yeah. Well, I woke up this morning and I'm like,
I'm glad you killed yourself.
I woke up this morning, took the dogs out, and sounded awful. Hopped in the shower, took medicine, and gave it 30 minutes, thinking, okay, maybe I can I can get to where I can go to Lawrence's, but it would have been irresponsible for me to go to LG's house. So here I am in my damn apartment.
Exactly. I appreciate that.
Yeah, he got to go. LG got to go be with his mom. He got to go by his mom's crib and shit. That's not good.
Appreciate it very much.
Mm-hmm. Adrian, doing shows on payday on Friday nights at midnight, but now we're doing it on Jesus' day. Y'all really trying to capitalize on the donation.
Well,
hey, we ain't got no money so far in this show.
Pass the virtual basket around.
I'm saying.
Y'all be giving it to them.
Like, I know.
Jesus needs your money. Last time I checked, no, he doesn't.
No, we're not even asking for 10%. We're just asking for like $3.
We'll pay your tithes. Pay your in the building.
Yes. Pay your tithes. To His Holiness Rudy G.
I'll forgive you for all your sins.
Yes,
all
I
right.
will.
LG will forgive you. Rudy will forgive you, and as will I. No, I just feel.
What the hell are y'all doing? There's a lot of people here watching. Y'all ain't got nothing to do. I appreciate y'all though.
Everyone's taking their morning dumps.
That's what they're doing. If y'all are shitting with us,
Sunday morning dumps.
Again, my question is, and no one's had an answer.
Mm-hmm.
How does a blind man know when his ass is clean?
You've stumped me with that. I don't have any idea.
Maybe they use a bidet.
I don't
so,
know.
like, the odds of it being clean are a lot higher.
Because I always go by. Oh, you know what? I'm glad we're having this conversation. This is the universe talking to me. So, my wife, forever since we started dating, up until now, us being married, always had wipies. I never ever use wipies.
Never.
Until a week and a half ago.
A new discovery,
dude.
It changed your life.
It was awesome.
Just don't flush them. Don't flush them.
You don't flush them.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been missing out. It's the way to go. It's I had no idea wipies. Like, I thought it was a female thing. Like, only females use wipies. Then
this is technical.
And then I found out, a few of my buddies, they're like, no, dude, I don't go. Where was it? I was on the Air Force trip. And the guy who hired me was like, man, I got to run the store. I got to get wipies. I was like,
wipies?
What the fuck? And so, but I used one a week and a half ago. Then I hit it with the dry back. And I was like, yo, no re-wipes later on during the day. Like, it was awesome. Wipies are the way to go.
Time out. You have to go back for re-wipes later in the day? Why don't you don't use it in the moment?
Once or twice a year, I'll have to re-wipe. Where I'm like, damn.
Oh, like you played golf and you got greasy.
Maybe on a sweaty day, yeah. You gotta re-wipe.
But see, dude, shout out to wipies, dude.
That'll make me start coughing. Time out.
Mike, you don't use wipies?
No, I shave my butt hair so I don't have to. I don't want to use a wipey because you're not supposed to flush them, but I don't want to put that in my garbage. What are you doing?
Yeah, even the flushable ones are not actually flushable, Tommy Ray.
Right.
Yeah, you wrap up the wipey.
Every year when the city of San Antonio cleans out the Riverwalk, and they always show this big giant picture,
wad,
big wad that's about the size of a house. This is why we don't want you putting these things in the toilet, because they don't go. They go straight to. They go right here, and we have to burn that.
Oh,
gross. Don't flush these.
Yeah, no, man. That's wipers are the way to go, dude.
Yeah, the EU just passed a law. You can no longer put flushable on those things on the labeling.
Whoa.
Well, we're always last to do shit like that. I do too. Like I said, most of the time, 99.6% of the time, I get it all. But there's that 0.04% where, like, hey, that wasn't on point, and you got to go back. But the wipey, it eliminates all that. I had a great experience with the wipey a couple weeks ago.
So gross. God, This is what the great Richard Pryor had a bit about that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he's like, don't you hate? I can't do Richard Pryor, especially when I have sick voice. Don't you hate when you take a shit and the shit break right at the very end, and you got to wipe your ass for like 5 hours?
Oh,
that's do a bit like that.
Eddie Murphy redid that bit in Raw too.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
Sit there for like 45 minutes, and you start to chafe. Like, dang. You're like,
but I know why they call them wipies. They call them wipies because it rhymes with wifey.
Well, Rocky's in the chat, and he's correct with that. You got to start dry, take care of those big chunks, that are left over, the dingleberries and whatnot. Then use the wet wipe, then dry off. That's the method.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that's what you got to. So after you do the wipey, you got to come back with the TP to dry it up.
Yeah, of course.
Because you don't want to leave with the swamp ass. But again, my wife has used them for forever. But about a week and a half ago, I turned, like I'm sitting there, and I was like, and I looked at myself, and I looked back, and I was like, I'm going to try it.
So what do you do with the dirty wipey since you don't flush it?
You wrap it in a toilet paper and put it in the trash can.
Throw it in a sanitary place where the women's supposed to throw her things.
Mike's weirded out.
I don't like, I'm creeped out by that.
Nah, man. Well, first of all, first off, my wife don't have to use them because she never gets in my bed guns hot. You got to go shower if you shit. You can't get in my bed guns hot. But
guns hot.
You can't get in my bed guns hot.
You've shared this theory before. No, if one of y'all takes a dump at night, you have to shower afterward before you get in bed with the other.
for sure. That's just
See,
common
I don't even know
courtesy.
when Nina does that. I don't want to know when that occurs.
Y'all been together long enough. She shits while y'all talking, right? Come in, have
No,
a
dude,
conversation. Y'all haven't
no.
been.
I never know when she's doing that. I don't keep up with that. We're very independent people. I met her when I was 48 years old. She was 41.
Yeah.
We have lived 2 lives apiece. This is our new life together in our old age. These are things that I don't. She's an independent woman. I'm an independent man. We just live independently together. But that I'm not aware of her bowel movements, man.
What do
I'm
you
not aware of
mean?
that. I don't know when I have.
Wait.
I don't know when
Time
she
out.
goes.
How
I
long have y'all
don't
been
know.
together? How long y'all been together?
2 years.
No, she's supposed to be like, because my wife would be like, my stomach hurts, babe.
Y'all
Hurry up.
talk
Yeah,
on the
of
other side of the
course.
door.
Of course. Or come in.
She comes in
Yeah, man, we've been
while
together
you're
22
sitting there.
years. Now, we do have a rule. We have been together 22 years, but we're not watch each other wipe. Once it's time for me to wipe, you got to get out.
Oh
But
my
yeah, she comes
God.
in. Of course. 22 years, Mike.
So the Bushes were together 60. I don't think that they saw each other. Are you sure y'all should be doing that? That doesn't take away the intimacy of the relationship. You take it for the
Nah.
granted. That's taking it for granted. So you'll walk in while she's sitting on the pot and brush your teeth.
Yeah. And I'm not brushing my teeth. No, I'm not going to have shit particles in the air while I'm brushing my teeth. But yeah, if I have to go in there and get something out or whatever,
I don't know when
yes.
Nina goes because I'm not aware of it. She must wait all day till I leave or something, or I don't know. I've never been aware of
Are
her
you
doing it.
kidding?
No, she knows when I go, but I don't announce it. All right, baby, push pause on the DVD because I got to take a shit. I don't do that. Not that we watch DVDs. It was an old reference, but you know what I mean. I don't like pause. I got to take a dump. She knows when I'm going, but I don't
Yeah.
announce it. And she doesn't come talk to me. She gives me my time. And whenever she goes, I don't even know she's going.
Look, AD's in the chat. His wife, and keep in mind, AD's been married a while. His wife still won't shit while he's around. That's insane.
She has decency. Y'all are weird.
I'm talking
I would
FaceTime.
not want my woman to see me doing that because I wouldn't want her to associate that with anything else in our lives. But y'all still have an intimate sex life even after that, except for now you have to shower if it's at night.
Yes. No
Okay,
guns high.
I'm trying to follow these rules. God, doesn't this beat training camp talk? It certainly does. It beats training camp. I had training camp talk today, but we certainly don't have to get into it. It is in the building. Thank you for watching on a Sunday morning. Subscribe, like, share. Subscriptions are absolutely free. If you want to join to get all of our members only content, you may do so anytime you so choose to do so for only $6 a month. You can drop your account anytime you want, but it's only $6 a month. A coffee at Starbucks is $6. This is only $6 a month to get all of our members only content, but our regular in the buildings are exclusive, free every day for people. And we would like you can watch them without subscribing. But if you don't, then F you. You watch this show on a consistent basis and you don't hit the subscribe button, you ain't helping us. You're hurting us. So I don't want you watching unless you're subscription. All right. That's it. You can also shoot us a tip through the Buy Me a Coffee link that LG posts every day on the chat. You can donate money to us in the chat or the Buy Me a Coffee website that LG, like I said, he puts a link up every day. And sorry, I'm sick. It sucks, but so yeah, I always gain weight. I get turkey neck when I'm sick, and I get water belly. I get water belly. It sucks.
You still look good, man. You're all right.
Thank you, sir. We got Barking Dogo. All right. Show also brought to you in part by the Robaldo Realty Group. Who's in the mood to go house hunting? Who wants to take advantage
Of a great deal?
Compared to all the major markets in the state of Texas, Bexar County continues to have by far the cheapest median home price of all the counties, including Dallas and Tarrant, Harris and Travis. Matter of fact, we have a new listing to post here. So Jay wanted us to help him with this one. He's just posted this one. Sorry, I'm sick. It's called Bell Oaks Ranch. It's a newer area up on the far north side in Boulevardy, Texas. It is on Carey's Creek Drive, which is essentially a brand new neighborhood going up. And if you're looking to buy land, see, Jay also does that too. He does commercial. He does private real estate, but he also does land. Ain't nothing like being a landowner in the great state of Texas. Buy yourself a lot. There's one for sale. Just got listed up at Bell Oaks Ranch, and LG's posted the photo for those that are watching. It is just $215,000 for the lot. And they're getting ready to build a big, beautiful community right there. Jump in now while the prices are cheap and get in on the ground floor and be an OG member of this new neighborhood going up. And you can see by one of the pictures, they've already built the pool. But now they're getting ready to start selling off the lots, and then you can start start building the house of your dreams. And there's the listing right there. For more information on all of Jay's listings, hit him up directly at 210-887-1081, or you can email him directly. The official real estate agent of In the Building is Jay Ribaldo. His email, jribaldo@kw.com. jribaldo@kw.com. All right. Shall we get into any of the crap from Oxnard? Are you interested in any of the Cowboys Bulls?
Oh, yes, because I like being relevant in my city of San Antonio. So yes, I'm all in on Cowboys. It's football season, Mike.
I know.
Like it's literally football season. The Bears played this past week, on Thursday. Cowboys are training camp. As you text, Trey Lance don't look like he's gonna be the answer to Dak Prescott.
All right, let's see.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's start with Dak and work our way to Trey Lance, because I've got thoughts on all these things, and I know you will too. So it's our Cowboys training camp report presented by Texas Cheer Liquor, the official liquor store of In the Building. All right, so there are multiple thoughts now. Old Forester, I like how you travel with whiskey. It's so badass.
Well, this is the single barrel Texas Cheer Liquor pick. I wanted to make sure Texas Cheer Liquor. And look at this. Look at that Angel Mama right there. Butter smooth, baby. Butter smooth. That's on the bottle. This is only available at Texas Cheer Liquor. Yes, I brought it in my luggage. Actually, I put it in my 5-year-old's luggage, so I wouldn't go over the 50 pounds. So I had my 5-year-old travel. It was closed at the time.
Is that really Aunt Jemima on that bottle?
No.
I was going to say,
I think she got canceled.
She got canceled.
That's not Aunt Jemima, but
that's Aunt Whiskey Drinker.
But it's kind of a play on it because it says it's butter smooth. Now
Rudy can make those kind of jokes. I cannot. Yeah. I myself cannot. Listen to that. Oh, look. Oh, damn. Like a true Mexicano. See, I can make those jokes because my mother's Mexican. All right.
Team No Face, too. Team No Face.
Speaking of multi-raced humans like myself, Dak Prescott is in the news.
What happened?
Multiple thoughts now out of camp. We've got some details here. 3 or 4 different reports from 3 or 4 different sources. That pretty much makes it true. So we've got the big hang up on the Dak extension is the number of years, the number of guaranteed years. Yes. Very common in these things. The length of the deal. It's not so much the length of the contract. It's the number of guaranteed years. That is the sticking point. Because clearly the Cowboys do not think Dak's going to be as good as he currently is, and we always debate how good he actually is. But however good he is, the Cowboys do not agree with him on how long he's got left to be this good in the league.
Oh,
Dak wants 4 years guaranteed. They probably don't want to do more than 2. And I love how so they asked Dak about this over the weekend about, hey man, why don't you just do a Mahomes and go ahead and just negotiate? You've been here 8 years, you had the bad playoff game. Mahomes is 13th in the league in pay. Cowboys need to sign Micah, got to sign CD. Why don't you take a bit of a hometown discount? And so Dak went on this discussion on Friday or Saturday about how he owes it to the brotherhood of all the quarterbacks in the NFL to not take a pay cut. And I'm just like, get the hell out of here with that. He said he has an obligation to the other QBs across the NFL because it's a brotherhood, that position.
Get the fuck out of here.
That right there.
There's something to that, though, Mike.
It's a flawed system, though. It's bullshit. It shouldn't be that way.
When I think about the QBs that are on the way up, he's right. Because then, the next thing you know, Caleb Williams. Well, I'm not comparing Chicago Bears to the Dallas Cowboys, right? But that is a historical franchise, right?
Mm-hmm.
That you can make a shit ton of money off the field being a great quarterback, Chicago, because Chicago has never had a great quarterback. So Caleb Williams has an opportunity to do something groundbreaking, and he can make millions off the field. If Dak takes a pay cut or a hometown discount, then next thing you know, they're going to ask Caleb Williams to do it. Then the Texans are going to ask C.J. Stroud to do it. Then it becomes a thing, if you don't do it, you're not a team guy.
Well, if I'm the Cowboys,
I know what Dak meant. I know, first of all, Dak, it shouldn't be a hometown discount. What they're asking to pay you is probably what you're worth. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, because you're not good enough to be like Patrick Mahomes is taking a discount because he might possibly go down as the best to ever do it. Dak, this wouldn't be a pay cut for you, buddy. This is probably what you should be getting paid.
Right.
Does that make sense?
He wants to be overpaid.
Right. Right.
And that's the system. And I've mentioned this 3 weeks in a row now on our show. The NFL has painted itself into this corner where every time a quarterback is a free agent, then no matter how good that quarterback is or what he's done, because he's been in the league, if he's been in the league for a little while, he automatically gets catapulted to the top of the pay scale. That's bullshit.
Right.
It should not be. This is on the league for allowing this to happen. The teams have got to stop this from happening.
Well,
so what?
Look at that. Jordan Love
Jones going to go to the top of the pay list? That's crap.
Well, he already got paid. But Jordan Love gets paid for one playoff win.
Yes.
He's been on the bench for 4 years, beats an overrated Dallas Cowboys team, and he jumps to top 3.
That's bull.
It's bullshit.
Why does it have to go that way? So you can take the brotherhood is bullshit. Yeah, there is a brotherhood, but it was that y'all can have a brotherhood, but that don't mean we're going to pay you every time somebody's a free agent. Y'all get to number 1. Dak wants to be number 1 in pay. Missed me with that. He's arguably overpaid now, and any a dollar raise for Dak Prescott, who's not gotten them. I'm gonna make my cold come back. I'm gonna start yelling. He's not gotten them out of the divisional round. He cannot lead them anywhere but the division round. You have not earned the right to be a top 5 paid quarterback, much less number 1. He wants to go to he thinks right now the Cowboys should put him at $60 a year, and it's crap. I'm getting mad. I'm getting sweaty.
And it sucks for football players.
Huh?
I said it sucks for football players, but the thing is, Mike, they pay you for what you're going to do. And we have evidence. We have a credit report that shows he's not going to do anything. Like, I can argue, okay, yeah, Jordan Love, I think it was bullshit, but they feel like he's going to lead us places down the road. Does anybody here or in this chat feel like Dak Prescott is going to lead them to anything other than the divisional round?
No.
I don't think any of us think that. And that's not all Dak's fault. That's coaching, that's defense. There's a lot that goes on. This isn't a Dak ripping session, but what I'm saying is, Sunshine. The Jaguars feel like he's going to lead them places. Whether they're right or wrong, Justin Herbert, the Chargers feel like he's going to lead them places.
Right.
We know Dak is at his ceiling. Like, look at me. You see where my head is? This is where Dak at. You see you see how you can't see it?
That's here. That's where he is. Dak's drowning.
Then you got CJ Stroud down here. So it makes sense to put him here. But Dak, it doesn't make any sense, but I get what I agree with Dak. And you know what? Who else agrees with him? The Players Union. The Players Union hates the fact that Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes did that because of what Dak is talking about. Because then you put us all in a pickle. And we don't all make a gazillion dollars off the field like Tom and Patrick. So the Players Union hates that shit. And I promise you, the Players Union has contacted Dak and told him, don't you do that shit. Don't do that shit.
Cool. Then the Cowboys should move on from it.
Especially when we're talking about a franchise that after the janitor is paid, after the popcorn guy is paid, after the security is paid, they clear $1 billion. I'm not giving you no freaking discount. After you paid everybody, you made $1 billion. Give me my bread, dog.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if they made $10 billion. There's a salary cap, and he's $55 million of it this year.
Fair.
And next year, even if he's gone, he's $45 million more against their cap. And it should not go that way. You should not get rewarded just because you play quarterback. The market should be based on your victories and your wins and the individual teams. And they do have this right, but for whatever reason, the league's allowed it to. The league just has, I don't know why the league's allowed this to happen. Every league is its own. You've got like 32 different states, like the United States. Every team should have its own rules and regulations. Many of them do, which is, by the way, a lot of franchises that never win anything, it's because they're cheap asses and they refuse to spend money. The Cowboys were in a position here where they have hit the ceiling with their current guy. And they're in no man's land.
Like this.
Yes, they're in no man's land. In the NFL, you either have a high-paid quarterback and y'all have at least gone to the conference title game, or you have a low-paid quarterback like San Francisco does, and you get to build around that guy and hope you win while your quarterback is cheap. The Cowboys are not either one of those. Dallas does not have an elite veteran quarterback that has won a title. They also don't have a cheap quarterback where they can build around him. And Dak used to be the cheap quarterback. They built around him, and they were okay. But the Cowboys have gotten into this gray middle road area where it's impossible. And so now if you give this middle road quarterback top of the heap money, you're never going to get out of the middle road. If you may even go backwards because you can't pay anybody else because you've paid your quarterback $60 a year who can't get his ass out of the divisional. And the only time he ever wins playoff games is when he's taken on 8 and 9 Tampa Bay. There shouldn't even been in the playoffs.
Well,
it's crap. It's a flawed system. This egalitarian society where all quarterbacks are the same, that's wrong. And whatever, I don't know how many years Dak wants guaranteed. That's apparently the sticking point. If it's more than 2 years, then I'm out. Bye, Dak. Go somewhere else. I'll start over.
Well, Dak and his agent probably threw a party last week when Tua got paid. Because again, if I could be, fuck, I forgot to stop saying that shit. I could be Dak's agent after Tua.
Fight through it. You're making a good point.
After Tua got paid.
Who got paid?
TT. After TT
Tua
got paid. After Tua got paid.
Hurry up. My cold's gonna my symptoms are coming back.
After the Hawaiian kid got paid, I could walk into Jerry's office and represent Dak. Because his resume, Tua's resume, it ain't no better than Dak's. It ain't no better than Dak's. Dak, call me, bro. I can represent you. And whatever your agent's taking, I'll take less. If your agent's only taking 3%, I'll take 2%.
I hear.
I'm not saying his name. I'm not going to be. See, we're not talking Dolphins this year. I'm telling you that right now.
Yes, we are. Hey, that's my team. That's my AFC team. That's my AFC team. All right. And you know what would make me feel better about any of my arguments? Look, I don't want Dak back beyond next year. I would feel I'm convicted in that take, but I just wish that because that's fine. You let Dak go, and who are you going to bring in here?
Right.
I don't know. But you can't keep one problem because you don't know what lies ahead. That's not how you progress in this world, kids. I'm about to become a teacher.
Oh,
you
God.
can't just settle for mediocrity because of the unknown. Take a risk. Be like Rudy Jay. Take a risk and go out there on that thin branch. Because there's some sweet fruit out there. Have the balls.
Like Mike Taylor, too.
Have the balls to take a risk every once in a while. Or you're going to be stuck in mediocrity forever. What would help me feel better about this risk of letting Dak go is as if Trey Lance had shown any progress at all. Now, we're not in Oxnard, and it's just freaking training camp. And they haven't even played a preseason game yet. But by all indications, you got Mexican horsefly. By
Yeah.
all indications, Trey Lance is struggling. And to hear that, it's disheartening. He's been about as appealing, apparently, in practice as a dick-flavored lollipop. He's been awful.
What the fuck
He's
is
throwing
that?
awful interceptions.
Wait, time out.
He's inaccurate. He's in his
we're
sixth
not
year in
fighting.
the NFL. He looks unsure in the pocket.
Stop.
What?
Stop.
What?
I don't fuck the Cowboys.
What?
How does one's mind think up a dick flavored lollipop? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with who says
how
that?
bad he's played?
But I know, but who some people can say, yo, the dude's
it tastes terrible. Trey Lance tastes bad. Wieners don't taste good.
But wait, who thinks?
He needs a bun and some mustard and some sauerkraut. It's just a cold weenie. Trey Lance is a cold weenie. I need a broad.
I just don't know what I just want to know what's going on in the
I'm
mind
medicated,
of Mike
man.
Taylor.
I'm medicated.
Who said no? But I've never, ever, once in my life thought to say, I'm gonna say this guy's as bad as a dick flavored lollipop. I didn't even hear shit you said after that. It was probably a good take.
It's an old movie reference. I forgot. I don't know, man.
Jesus.
Who knows? I can't even.
No, it's funny.
My ears are popping.
It was hilarious. It was hilarious.
Well, here's another one. Trey Lance has been so goddamn bad out there in training camp. Every time they run his ass out there, it's like trying to get 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag. He's bad. He's just awful. You ever try to get 10 pounds of shit in a 5-pound bag? It ain't easy. Yeah, it's like he's fundamentally not good. And so, I honestly, and they have Cooper Rush. I'm not even sure Trey Lance is going to make the team at this point.
Maybe not, Mike.
I don't think he's going to be in the NFL beyond. I mean, somebody else next year may just bring him in and see if he can practice squad. He won't be in the league in 26 the way he's going. He can't play. He just can't.
John Lynch figured that out.
Right.
That's why they brought in Purdy.
Anyway. That's it. Golly. Texas Cheerlicker, what you got? The old Forester. I love how Rudy travels with booze. You just check it in your bag.
Yep.
It's pretty cool.
I took 2 bottles, man. I'm not spending no money, dog. I'm not here to spend money, bro.
Clearly, you got a free room. You still won't spend money on booze. I like it. Got that Taylor traveling.
Yeah, dog.
Did you box your own Cheerios for your daughter so you don't want to eat no dinner outside?
Matter of fact, I got a kitchen where we're going to head to the store in a little bit so we don't have to be buying food.
Oh, that's smart.
I'm dead ass serious.
Take your baby girl with you?
The 2 little ones, not my 28-year-old. My 28-year-old, she didn't come, but I took
the teenager went too? Okay, and the 5-year-old.
Right. I probably got the teenager fired because I made her come, and SeaWorld's like, what the fuck is this? What do you mean you calling in?
No, we're going to Cabo San Lucas, dude. I'm traveling. That's what all teenagers should leave the country.
We'll see if she has a job when we get back home. Anyway.
All right. It is Texas Cheerlicker. Obviously, Rudy took some days off from the liquor store. But the sales go on without him. August specials, 818 Tequila Blanco. That is that Kendall Jenner tequila. I've not had it yet.
It's good.
Cool.
It's good. It makes a really quality ranch water with that tequila. And my wife loves ranch water. We enjoy us some 818. So we're good. It's good money right there.
Rudy down on the home of tequila, Mexico. And what do we got here? This Sterling. Cab, Pinot Grigio, Merlot, Pinot Noir. What is that?
You can mix and match. You can mix and match them. You can get one for $9.99, or you can get 2 for $14. You get two for $14.99.
August specials at Texas Cheer. Gosh, I can't even see my laptop anymore.
Damn, Mike.
Old ass man. Unfortunate. But don't forget, whether you get the tequila specials, the wine specials, anything you want to get in, all Texas Cheer liquors, all 7 of them, you always get a 5% discount when you mention in the building. In the building. So punch Trey Lance for sucking. All right, what else today? Some idiot got arrested at the Morgan Wallen concert for threatening Beast Texan Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce during the show.
Well, yeah, he tweeted, if one of them get on stage, I'm taking the effing shot. Authorities were alerted. They contacted him, and he admitted that he tweeted that. Did you see Morgan Wallen come out there with making a statement wearing the Hunter, what's his name? The punter.
No, Harrison Butker.
Yeah, he wore the Harrison Butker
he wanted to support
jersey.
Butker. Yeah.
Ooh, you're so woke, Morgan.
Yes,
you're so cool.
He too wants women to know their place.
Babies. Have more babies. I support
Harris. There's more honor in being a mom than being a human.
First of all, you're barely a country singer, bro. Fucking relax.
He's huge, and they love him.
Huge. No, he's great. My brother-in-law loves him to death. My brother-in-law worships the ground that Morgan Wallen walks on. But I'm just like, miss me with the woke shit. Just play your fake ass country music and get off the stage.
The jersey that's the anti-woke. See, they're saying it's the woke that are telling women to don't have babies, don't get married, don't do what the Bible wants you to do. Go have your own.
The Bible never said. Show me in the Bible where it says have a bunch of babies, man. I don't miss me with that shit.
This dude's name is Aaron Brown. He got popped over a social media post that went up shortly before the show.
Terroristic threats, bro. It's a real thing. You go to jail for that shit.
Waller went out there. This is the same guy who dropped the N-bomb 3 or 4 times that night when he was drunk in front of his neighbors. And his record sales quadrupled over the next 30 days
what does that
because they
tell
wanted to support him.
What does that tell you?
This dude threatened to murder Mahomes and Kelce for supporting Morgan Wallen.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're surprised that Patrick Mahomes likes country music. Patrick Mahomes is from East Texas. Got that accent. He's got that accent. He may sound like that, but he's got that East Texas accent.
Patrick Mahomes.
I like Morgan Wallen. I can't do my voices today. I'm sick.
He was going because he's married to that.
Taylor.
He's going because he's married to that snow bunny. Patrick Mahomes ain't listen to no Morgan Wallen.
Bullshit. I bet Mahomes rocked out Morgan Wallen.
He married a snow bunny. He took one for the team.
With that afro mullet and them big ass pit viper shades he's got.
He loves Morgan.
Shit.
Hey, where are the white women at?
He is cranking that Morgan Wallen.
For sure. For sure.
Hey, by the way, let's not get this construed. Making terroristic threats is bullshit. That guy shouldn't be threatening these people. We can say, you say whatever you want about country music, Morgan Wallen, but you can't make terroristic threats, man.
Especially when someone just tried to shoot Donald Trump at a public event. When you say if they get on stage, I'll take the effing shot. Yes, you should go to jail.
Some dumbass girl from San Antonio just got arrested in D.C. trying to find Trump so she could kill him.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
Well, I read it in the paper this morning. Some woman, her last name's Montoya. She gets in a car, has guns on her, drives to Washington, D.C. from San Antonio. Clearly, this woman is disturbed.
You're kidding, right?
No, driving around the streets of Washington trying to keep up with where Trump might be so she can shoot the guy. It's the world we live in, man. Thank God for normal people like us that can see gray and not black white. Everything's black and white.
I can hate you and not want to kill you.
Right.
What the fuck is wrong with people?
I don't know. So Patrick Mahomes, you hate Harrison Butker so much.
Or Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen wears the jersey and Patrick Mahomes goes to the show, then that means now I want to kill Patrick Mahomes? See,
yes.
You know, Mahomes is staunchly supported. By the way, Mahomes didn't support what Butker said. He was clear about that. But he's on my team. And he's our
What do you
kicker.
want me to do? What do you want me to do?
I work with the guy. I'm not going to beat the shit out of him over a speech he gave at a private school.
And
we support him. Whatever.
Look, are there lines that can't be crossed for us to be friends? Absolutely.
Yes.
But we can have different beliefs about certain topics.
Right.
And I don't have to hate you.
Agree to disagree.
You see what I'm saying? Like, there's certain,
Right.
like, I don't think you and I agree on everything, but that doesn't mean I
No.
gotta hate you. Like, it's like, yo, I don't care what the friend is, whether it be how you raise your kids, how you perform, what you do in your marriage, your religion, politics. I got friends from every spectrum. And you know what? We found out some topics we just don't even discuss because we know we don't agree and we're not changing each other's minds. But Patrick Mahomes doesn't have to hate Harris because of whatever Harris meant. Who cares what he meant? Like, yo, that's his beliefs. I don't necessarily agree with all that, but that's still my guy. That can still be my guy, because we can have different beliefs on whatever the case.
He kicks for the Chiefs. I'm a Chief.
Yeah.
If he's not the kicker of the Chiefs, who gives a shit?
That's still my guy. That's still my guy.
And who cares anyway? Who cares anyway? Yes, there are lines you can't cross. He didn't cross one of those lines you can't cross. He said some shit that I don't agree with either. That's dumb. But what impact is it having on anybody? Even the students that heard the speech, probably half of them were asleep during the speech, just wanted to get the fuck out of there and get their diploma and go on with their lives. We have got we're not going to make any progress, but it's the same old bullshit.
Yeah.
We want to overreact to everything that offends us because we think that it has this massive impact, and it doesn't. It doesn't. Who cares? Now, if we got laws that are being passed that hurt society, that's a problem.
That's something else.
Dipshit kicker, to quote Peyton Manning, who cares if the idiot kicker gives a dumbass?
Was he talking about Pat McAfee, by the way?
What?
Was that Pat McAfee that Peyton was talking about at that time?
No, it was Mike Banderjack.
You're right. Okay.
They can't control what the idiot kicker thinks. Who cares? He's the idiot kicker.
Right.
The idiot kicker of the Chiefs gives an old school 1950s borderline misogynistic speech to a bunch of college kids at a private Christian school. Who cares? I still got to kick with this guy. And I like Morgan Wallen. I don't like Morgan Wallen in bombs, but his songs are good. He's in Kansas City. I got stage passes. I like his tunes. Big effing deal. But no, I'm going to get in the car and drive to Washington so I can shoot somebody. I'm going to go on Twitter and be a Twitter warrior, and I'm going to threaten to kill folks.
Hey, Twitter world.
It's insane. We live with a lot of dumb people that just can't handle information.
Amen.
And you're right. And by the way, I have lots of friends that I don't agree with on certain topics, and I want to discuss those things. It's fun, but we don't wind up throwing blows and deciding not to talk to each other ever again. It's stupid because we're grown-ass people with regular problems.
Right.
And we're not going to let disagreements over football or church speeches end our friendships. It's insane. It's stupid. And both sides are both fringes on both ends are just as guilty. If you don't agree with everything I agree with, then I hate you. And that's bullshit. And that is not the message that we need to be sending to the youth of this America. That's it.
Says Mike Taylor, the teacher.
Says Mr. Taylor, yeah. Felt good enough yesterday for a couple of hours. I needed to go and clean out my classroom. So I finally got access to my room, and the teacher that was there before me left a bunch of stuff. A lot of it I don't need, so I was trashing a bunch of stuff. Although I did find some stuff that I'm going to use that he just left. The dude just left it there, like a lot of paper.
That's a sign
flies.
That you're. Whenever you just like, I don't want none of this shit. Good luck, Mike.
Well, maybe he wasn't given the opportunity to get any of it. I don't know what happened. That's not my business. But I got a bunch of I got a bunch of supplies yesterday, so I went and cleaned it out. Anyway, got to see it. It was a good time. All right. Show also brought to you in part by GC Services Roofing and Construction. Yet another Thunderdumber got a hold of GC on Friday.
Really? So they did the connection was made. Okay, cool.
Connection was made. Remember that text thread that was going around?
Yeah.
Were you on that thread? Yep.
Yes.
The connection was made. So shout out to a woman named Shanna and a guy called Dave. They made a connection with GC Roofing, and GC's going to take, I think it's Shauna. GC's going to take care of Shauna's roof. How about that? GC Services Roofing and Construction. That is in the buildings roofer. They do residential, commercial. They'll install solar. They serve not just Bexar County and San Antonio and the surrounding areas. If you live in Corpus Christi, they will go take care of your roof down in Corpus. I would love to see a Corpus Thunderdomer called GC. I want to get a Corpus Christi in the building viewer, because I still think that you and I need to make a field trip or two before the end of the year to the Body of Christ, Texas, Corpus Christi. And I think we have some folks down in Corpus, or at least we need to go down there and make some appearances. And we need to go get some folks. We need to go get all religious. We need to get like flyers.
Corpus has definitely checked in on the chat before.
They have. LG, how do you make a QR code that links to our show?
You just go to a QR code maker on the internet.
Okay, cool. Can we get that? Can we like pass out QR codes in public to people? Scan this and become and subscribe. Why can't we do
anything you want, sweetie?
All right, honey. Well, that's my idea, dear.
No, I think let's do it.
Dude, we need flyers with a QR code. Let's get that done. Baby, can you help me make some QR codes? Boom. We're going to create an in-the-building flyer with a QR code. I'm just going to go pass them out like those religious nuts do on the streets.
What the fuck is the internet?
It's Sunday. I'm going to go spread the gospel of Rudy Johnson.
Well, easy on the government there. Anyway.
Oh, my bad, Rudy J. My bad. Sorry. I know Rudy gets weird when I say Johnson. Hey, Sue.
I like Johnson.
And Alice. Alice is buena gente. LOL.
Oh, he's down in Alice?
Johnson.
Yeah, Alice is down toward Corpus. We need to go to Corpus and pass out, and we need to do a bit and pass out QR codes.
But we should wear the white button-up shirt with the black tie and the black pants.
Ride bikes with a bell. Ding, ding. In the building fishing trip would be bomb.
I suck at fishing, but I'm down.
Oh, just come smoke cigars and watch us fish.
That's all I care about.
Yeah. You should throw your rod out. If you get something, I'll reel it in for you. It'll be fine.
Oh, I'll throw my rod out.
Hey. That's an ender. I'm all this talking is making my cold come back. I'm getting symptoms, and I'm trying to go to the missions game tonight. I don't know if it's going to happen. Would you let me? Would you let me, if you were the missions, would you let me come tonight based on how I sound?
No.
Use phones and walk around the ballpark, shake hands.
It's just not worth getting 30 other people sick. But yeah.
Sucks.
I appreciate your dedication.
Thank you.
But the next thing you know, the whole staff will be sick. It's just not worth it.
I know. And I come from that old school where you don't miss work. But I know we live in new times now.
I mean, shit, look, I'm in fucking Cabo. I'm at work.
Right. Look.
God damn it.
And I'm not that old school. I evolved to things that I think do have a big impact on society. For instance, like I feel fine. Like I feel like I could go do a good job at the missions game. But it ain't about me. It's about others. And I'm not so stubborn in my ways that I won't take a knee for the greater good of others, even if I'm like, I could have worked, but that's fine.
Right.
Because again, what's it hurt? It's all this fake anger we come up with in this world. So I probably should miss tonight. Sucks, man. All right, I'm going to get some rest. I got a whole week of work coming up week. So you're in Mexico all week, man.
Yeah, but I'll be here all week.
All right, let's talk about the Monday show. All right, cool. Love y'all hard. Y'all going to get, no matter where we are in this world, because of the miracle of the technological internets, you get at least 5 shows a week, and some weeks 10. No less than 5. Love y'all hard. Thanks, everybody. Have a good Sunday. Subscribe, damn it.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers and listeners like you. Thank you.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.